Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. Today I'm going to be building the Hachette Partworks release of the post-apocalyptic Ford Falcon. Can I call this the Mad Max Interceptor? Well, I just did. Anyway, we're going to be doing 4 stages today, and these are going to be really quick stages. Reason being is it's actually a bank holiday in the UK today. It's May Day bank holiday. Matter of fact, May is just full of holidays. At the end of the month, we have another holiday called Whitsun, which is for a week, so all the kids are off school then. And during Whitsun week, there's also another bank holiday. So we've just got holiday season for May. So that's why I'm doing a quick build today. The other reason I'm going to be doing a quick build today is because I've done, behind me, an absolute marathon build over the weekend, and that should hopefully be on the channel tomorrow, but I'm actually finishing a model tomorrow. So be sure to stay tuned to that. You're all racking your brains about what model that can be. But today, as I said, we are working on the Ford Falcon. Now, if you want to get this for yourself, I have put a link in the video description and you've got that QR code on the screen. But let's see how quick we can do this today. Without further ado, let's get cracking. So stage 27, as you can see here, we've got the rear axle, and we've also got the differential that we're going to be creating just like that. We are going to be installing this into what we've created so far. So nice quick stage. It looks like we've got a leaf spring here as well for the next stage. So here we go. Here's everything in this stage. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be piecing these two parts together. Now, this part here is plastic, but this part is metal. So we are going to be putting plastic on metal here. And it just clips in just like that there. Now it's going to be held in with DS02 screws. Got them here. These are the black screws. And they're going in 4 places. 1 at the end here. 2, 3, 4. Once again, we are going into metal, so I have put oil on all of these screws just to help get these in nice and tight. So, probably best on the top camera. If I've got this way round, I'm going to be putting the housing just on here, and I want the housing to be this way round. So the larger side is on my left. That's just going to fit into here. There, it has got lugs, as you can see, and just clip that into place. So that's how that should look. Put the springs just over these 2 sections, metal springs in there like that. We're going to attach this now to what we've created before, which looks just like this. Turn that over. So when I put this on, I want it this way round. It's going to go into these holes just here and here. So I'm just going to line that up, get that into place. Make sure that that can get through there, and you've got some spring in there, as you can see. Right, gently, I've got to open some PS28 screws, which are these silver ones here, because I am screwing these in from the other side. So you can probably see that's just come through there on that side. So let's get this one in first. And once that screws in, it's going to stop that pinging back out, as you can see. Line the other one up, load a screwdriver up. It's hard to, you need 5 pairs of hands to do this one. As a matter of fact, if you've lined it up properly, look, you can just use gravity to help you. So that one's just in there like that. And again, I can get the screw in there. And now that is not coming out. And with that in place, that's all there is to do in that stage. So, stage 28. As you can see, we've got the leaf spring here, which we're about to put on top of the axle. We just put in there and then securing that into place just like that. You can see why this is a lightning round now. So bringing over what we just created, I'm going to be putting in this little clip bracket here. Has got a locating lug to match just that point there. So I'll get that in there like that. And I'm holding it in with a PS05 screw from the other side. So turn it over with my finger holding that in and get that screw in there. Okay, this is the leaf spring that's going in. Now you see you've got a bit with a larger gap here, and there's hardly any gap on this side. The larger gap here needs to go over this section here. So it's going to be going in this way, just like that. And there, and there. Now to hold it in, we have got these little pins. Now they've got a smooth side and they've got a rough end, which is going to pin it into place. Aha, get that? No pun intended. So put the pin in the hole here. It does fit quite low in this bracket here, just so you know. There you go. And then that's in on that side there. All I need to do is close that off with some pliers, just like that. So pin is in that side. Now we've got another pin here, which is going to go in this side here. I always put oil in this just to help get this through. There you go. That's that one in just there. Once again, pliers to push that through. That leaf spring's in place. All that's left to do then, just on this 4 posts here, we've got this to put on. There is a locating lug in here to help line this up, and it's going to be held in with some DS06 screws, and we need 2 of these. And getting this is as tight as I can get it. Excellent. And with that in place, that's all there is to do in that stage. Now we don't actually need this anymore, so I can put that to one side, because I'm going to do the last 2 stages together. Because you're going to see this. We've got the wheel or the tyre, and we've got the inner rim here, which we're just going to be putting together just like this. So the rim is done. And then in the last stage, as you can see there, we've got the tyre, and we're going to be putting the tyre in some hot water. I'm going to need to boil a kettle and putting that over, so we've got another wheel completed. And that is pretty much all we're going to be doing in this pack. So let's do that now. So quite simply, metal section of the hub here, and this section here, which is also metal, just going to be going over the top like that. Holding that in with this top section here. Now, even though that's all metal, this top section is plastic, so it's just a case of lining this up so it's fitting flush in there. Just seeing if it fits a better way round. Doesn't matter what way round by the look of it. And then I'm going to be screwing that together with some DS02 screws. And I need 3 of these. Excellent. And that's the inner hub done. I then just have the lug nuts, which are on this section here. They go in that way, so from the other side, that's how that looks. And then bringing over the last stage here, we've got the wheel, which we're going to be putting this in, which means I need to boil a kettle.
A few moments later.
And here we go, some piping hot water. Now remember what I said, you don't want to put this directly on a mat, otherwise it's going to make your mat warp. So I'll put it on my books here. Let's just bung that in there. Got myself some kitchen roll this time. Leave that for around about a minute, I reckon. Now when I put the wheel on, the writing of the wheel needs to be on this side. We don't want it on the back side there. So when I put this in, I need to make sure I'm putting it in with the writing of the wheel on this side. Okay, got me tweezers here. Let's fish that wheel out. Shake it off, get any excess water out, make sure that's going in the right way, and then push this in. Now don't be afraid to stretch and pull and do whatever you need to do for this, because this is quite a thick wheel, this one, so it's going to be a little bit harder than the normal ones that we do. But I'm using one of these end of my tweezers here and just feeding it like a bicycle tire. You know, you used to do this to go around there to get that in. That was hard work, that one. Not as easy as some of the other ones we've done, but shape that in. That's one side, and the other side, look at that. That's come out absolutely perfect. So it is harder, trust me about that. All we've got then is we've got the little hubcap to go in. That's just going to go in there. Now that's going to get held in when we screw it in. At the moment it won't, but it is magnetic, so as soon as we screw this to the actual chassis or the actual wheel hub, that will stay on. But that's all there is to do in that stage. That's all there is to do in that pack. And the good thing about using a kitchen towel is I get to clean my work surface afterwards as well. So 4 ultra quick stages. Tomorrow, Seb, we've got a marathon build, and it's taken me all weekend and I still haven't finished it, so I'm hoping to finish that later today so that can go off tomorrow. But you're going to love the build tomorrow. I have made a modification to it, just so you know. My own mod. You'll see what I mean. tomorrow. But I really hope you liked that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.